Other strategies as well is ADHD medication, ADHD coaching, which also may help with time perception. And finally, like I mentioned, mindfulness and metacognitive strategies also help with improving awareness of time passing. So let's quickly recap. One thing you have learnt today and something you have found really interesting, Shauna.
Definitely the whole breaking things into like rotating your routines on a regular basis.
Mm,
Because I think I always get really annoyed because a routine doesn't last longer than a few months,
mm,
and then I'm quickly out of it, and then I try to do that exact same routine, and nothing I can do will make me stick to that routine again. So I think for me, I was like, okay, yeah, rotating it might be like I might be able to go back to a routine if I've rotated it before I've got bored of it.
mm. And I also like the
Um,
fact that you mentioned about breaking it down in seasons.
mm, yeah, yeah, definitely, because I feel like um, one thing I would also add to that is also breaking it, if you have a cycle, then matching your cycle. So like certain routines are going to work at certain
Mm,
times of the month better than they would at different times in the month. So maybe kind of like going, okay, well, I know this is a time where I'm on my period or whatever, so therefore these routines are not going to work. So I'm going to cut all of this out and I'm just going to do this, this, and this,
yeah.
and reduce that might work as well. So yeah, I feel like that is something that I'm like, okay, I didn't really think about just kind of planning to change my routine so that I don't get bored of
Mm,
it. Definitely something I'm going to take away. But yeah, loved kind of that I'm not the only one who has to have the physical see or even break down my day to the point where I'm like, no, literally every little task has to be timed and put onto a planner in order for me to get through it.
mm.
Um, yeah, I think that's what my most interesting things from today's convo is.
There's some great gems there. And thank you so much for joining us again, Sean. It's always been a pleasure. Um,
Always.
to our babes and allies, let us know if today's episode was informative or helpful, and share how you will practice self acceptance going forward. Um,
Thanks for listening to this episode of ADHD Babes, the podcast. If you're a black woman or non-binary person and need help and support in managing your ADHD or advice on diagnosis, please visit adhdbabes.com. No clinical diagnosis is required to join. Join us in 2 weeks for a new episode. Until then, all the love from the ADHD Babes team.
Just as I am, can you take me just as I am?